Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever this message finds you. I do hope you are well. We're going to jump in and do a collective reading. This is going to be a timeless reading, so if this message is just finding you now, there may be a message for you at this time. All of my messages are timeless, so if you feel called to check out or a reading pops up in your algos for some reason that I posted a while ago, you might want to check it out. Anyways, thank you for your time, your likes, your comments, your beautiful energy that you share here collectively. Sorry, I just kicked the table. I'm going to try and make my intro shorter. This is going to be from the Goddess Power. Now, you could be a masculine. This is an energy. These are goddess energies, but this is for all energies, gender aside. At the end, I will read from the Goddess Power book. It is one of my favorite guidebooks to read from. I think it's so well written. Anyways, we're going to tap in and do a message for the collective, please and thank you. What does the collective need to know right now? Goddess energy is supporting the collective at this time. Something about birds may have some significance for somebody out there, and the moon. I also use music. It's in front of me. To channel. You might be seeing birds or the moon. If so, that's a confirmation for you. Humor. Uzumi. Humor. Card number 50. 50. So the number 5 or 50. Humor. They say laughter is medicine, so maybe it's that being able to find the humor in all things. It's an instant medicine. If you need to transmute any site of menace, if you are being asked to at this current time, you might be going through something difficult right now. I'm picking that up actually. Someone might be going through something difficult, and my thoughts are with you. If that is the case, laughter is free, it's accessible, and it is instantly able to transmute. You're talking about being an alchemist, transmuting any energy, uncomfortableness, sadness, anger, all of these, lower vibrational energies that we all experience. We all experience those things. And if you're experiencing them now, that's kind of what I'm picking up on, interestingly. I mean, and that might not be you. There might be other people in this collective who are not going through something heavy. That might just be for one person, but that was like the first thing I picked up on, which I've pulled this card before, and that's not the energy that I got. So it's interesting because I feel like someone could be going through something heavy and finding humor, laughter. I have read the guidebook on this, but it was over a year ago, so I don't even remember what this one is, but I everything that this guidebook says is fantastic. The colors in this particular card, what I'm seeing here is a lot of root and sacral energy. So if you're feeling stuck, maybe focusing on your root and sacral chakra energy. And with the root chakra, that is the I am energy. What are you right now? Are you happy? Are you sad? Are you angry? Are you frustrated? Ugh, I just heard it, and it's like, I don't want to say it because if you're going through it, it's like the last thing you want to hear. But it's so true, and it's so hard. I don't know why I'm hesitating to say it. So maybe you're just having a hard time communicating. Because I'm usually not one to mince words. But, I am the things that are happening to the things that are happening for you and not to you. I know I don't know what you're going through, but I do know that in hindsight, these lessons will be revealed. And sometimes it's just finding the humor. And I don't mean that in like a ha ha ha, but just the absurdity of life, even. The human experience in general, whatever that means to you. You know, the root chakra states the I am, and the sacral is I feel, right? I am, I feel. What are you in this moment? What emotion are you identifying with? And then I feel. How do you feel right now? If you would like to if you want to sit in that energy just a little bit longer before you just, excuse me, confirmation, decide to transmute that energy, sit in it. Understand it. Be present with it. And then when you're ready, you know, feel your feelings. Your feelings are valid. And then when you're ready to transmute any energy, I mean, if you're already feeling higher vibrational, you can raise your vibration even higher by just laughing. You don't even have to be in a bad mood or a sad mood or angry or frustrated or sitting with those human emotions. Happiness and elation can just get even better when you laugh, when you find the humor. You know, humor can be attained individually or with a group. I'm picking up on solitude. You know, card number 50, I think of struggle and strife with 5 with the tarot. This can be an internal battle or this can be a battle with others. And just, again, either that internal struggle or that struggle and strife that comes within a group dynamic. This could be with family, friends, work. Just not taking things personally. If it's on a more surface level, learning to just laugh, find the humor, and let it go. These things are happening for and not to you. How do you not take it personally? Just accepting it for what it is, the emotion of whatever it is. This is your year. This is your year to really work in that energy of finding the humor. It's the message I just got. Spirit's calling. Spirit's calling you to find the humor this year. Maybe you've had a few really rough years. And you know, for anyone who knows, like, I think 2024 is our year of 8. And a lot of people are just coming out of 7-year cycles of dealing and moving into 7-year cycles of karma and moving into 7-year cycles of dharma. If that's what the side you're on is receiving. So that means you've had some really, really tough years behind you. Spirit is calling you to find the humor. 9/11, as I said that. All right, well, this is going to be like so just a confirmation. I'm not telling you anything that you don't know. This message will not resonate with everybody. But I do know it's going to find whoever it needs to. And I am sending you a tremendous amount of love. We're going to read it from the guidebook, because the guidebook is fantastically written. Let me say that again. Have I told you, wax poetic, on how much I love this guidebook? I do. It has helped me on my own journey when I pull cards from it, and the guidebook is just, some guidebooks reign supreme over others. Some are just like 2 words and then just give you like a quote. Those are great too. Sometimes you just need that. But this book is going to dig into a little bit of your light and shadow side, right? Acknowledging what it is and also giving you some place to work with. So let's jump into the guidebook. I'm going to take my time and read it slowly. Humor. Uzumi. I usually have a really hard time pronouncing these lovely goddesses' name, and I hope I didn't butcher that, but I think I got pretty close. Okay. Empowerment message for you. When the joyful Japanese goddess of laughter and mirth, Uzumi, enters your day, be playful and cultivate good-natured humor. Laughter is the best medicine and exceptionally healing at this time. Keep your focus on fun and positivity and see the humor if you can. Life is not meant to be all work and no play, all focus and no release. Humor fosters resilience and lightheartedness, alleviates emotional pain, and giving a much-needed break from the burdens and speed of life. Now is the time for you to be silly, laugh more, even take up laughing yoga. Yes, the world is serious, and your dreams and desires are too. But the goddess Uzumi reminds you to enjoy your life and have fun. Your alignment message, beautiful collective, whoever you are, is: have you been taking yourself and your life too seriously lately? Has life become a burden? Do you feel indentured to a project or person, and the heaviness of it all makes it difficult to believe there could be relief? Well, the laughing goddess Izumi has arrived to let you know to stop right now and be playful. Look for the funny, ridiculous, and foolish in the world. It's time for some comedy. Be like a child today, finger paint, call your funniest friends, and do laughing yoga. Have a giggle fest. The goddess Uzumi reminds you, when you get too serious, she will help you laugh. This is the right way to balance all of the hard work you've been doing lately. You, whoever you are so loved, says the end of the guidebook. I'm sending you a tremendous amount of love. And the last part of that, I definitely heard inner child. As I was reading the get ridiculous part or something like that, the word inner child came to mind. So really, what did you love to do when you were younger? What did you do when you were younger? What if you could have, maybe you had a really strict upbringing, and maybe that was something that, gosh, if you could revisit that inner child and give that inner child the things that it desired to feel free, to feel lighthearted and ridiculous and fun, what would it be? And if you did have that, what was it? Revisit that idea. Maybe life is just getting too serious. There's so much seriousness happening in the world right now. And it's heavy, and it's a lot, and it's collectively weighs on the collective. Anyone who's doing the work can feel the heaviness that is happening right now. Internally, everyone's shifting. It's this whole new paradigm. Just tons of enlightened, lovely beings, well on their journeys and different timelines, but everyone's doing the work that wants to do the work. And so sometimes it's so important, like with that idea of releasing the ego like a child and jumping in, being your best self. Approach it with that childlike wonder, that childlike abandon of just Sometimes cutting loose. I love you. I thank you for your time here. I do hope this message, I know this message will find whoever needs it at just the right time. And if this is something that you're already doing and you made it this far, and it's proving to be a confirmation for you, if you don't mind sharing in the comment section, share with the collective ideas on how to find humor. What do you do? Or if you get this message and you feel like doubling back and you haven't done it yet and you figure out what that is for you, come back and share, right? What do I like to do? You know, I have a son and sometimes I just catch him outside with my dog and they'll just be like laying in the dirt in the sun, just like sunbathing, but on the floor in the dirt. And I'm just like, ugh, we have like chairs you can sit on with like cushions. And I'm like, no, it's that earth energy. And I love earthing. Like I love walking barefoot. I love all of that stuff. And it's just like, he'll just get out of the bath. It's like the inevitable with like a dog. You wash them and the first thing they're going to go do is roll in the mud. You take a kid out of the bath and the first thing they're going to do in their clean clothes and their wet hair is go lay in the mud. Or go lay in the dirt. And I just did that the other day. I just got down on the floor with them and I was like, I didn't even say anything. I just wanted to do it. I was dressed. I didn't care. It wasn't even about that. It was just about that, like, okay, yeah, let's do that. I don't know. It doesn't have to be complicated. Today I'm just sharing mine. Today I'm sure some people have already clicked off. That's fine. And if you've made it this far, I love you so very much. The other day, my dog, I looked over and sometimes my son's with his father and it's just me and my dog. And she was being so ridiculously cute that I like caught her being super cute and I just laughed. Like I just laughed out loud at her as if she was like, well, she is my best friend. If you know, you know. But like, I just like was cooking dinner and I looked over and she was just being so ridiculous laying around and she looked like, I don't know, like a seal or something. It was the funniest thing and she was being so funny with her body, just like non-dog like body language. It was weird and adorable and I just laughed out loud and it felt so good. It doesn't have to be like, I would love to afford to go to a comedy show, but that costs money. You can watch it on Netflix, but that even costs money. Not everyone has that luxury. Finding the humor in just the silliest, loveliest moments in life. And I wish that for you. I hope you find that. Reach out to friends. Lean on Me is on right now. Bill. The name Bill might have some significance. That might be a confirmation for somebody out there. All right. I do hope this finds... I know that this message will find... I need to say I stopped hoping. I know it will. I know this message will find whoever needs. But above all things, I thank you for your beautiful energy that you bring here to this channel. And I thank you for the gift of your time, always. I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you. Bye.